Yo y'all, this is Happy7, and today I'm going to be playing a game called The Objects. Where am I? I can't remember anything. It appears my head has been cleanly lopped off. It would appear so, yeah. How I can still move remains a mystery. For now I should find some light or something to warm myself up. How to play. Z key is the enter, spacebar, so on and so forth. Standard JRPG controls. Wow, I'm fast. Look at me go, speedy. Okay, anyway, this is a game that was made and released in 2017, August of 2017, I think. But anyways, it was very recently translated from Japanese by the translation group Memories of Fear, and I've played a couple games that they've translated, such as both Detective Inaba games and Escapade and The Tower of Feels. But yeah, so, and they tend to have pretty good taste in the games that they translate. This one's only about half an hour long apparently, so it's not going to be much of a series, but I definitely wanted to see how it was. It's a poster. Nothing about it, I guess. Okay. The door won't open. I also find it hard to look for the keyhole when I'm without a light source. I should find a way to get some light in here first. A layer of dust lines the top of the cabinet. There's a bunch of ornaments I don't recognize placed inside. Maybe there's a part of the owner's collection? A layer of dust lines the top of the dresser. Excuse me. There's just a bunch of uninteresting and useless junk inside the drawers. It's a chest. When I open it, I can see a box of matches with only one match still left inside. Leave it alone for now in case it's time-based. Might as well look at everything here. Wow, this is some spooky music. Or, not really music, but an ambient. I can't see inside. I need some kind of light. Alright, well, let's use the match then. The flame from the match suddenly ignites and becomes a replacement for my missing head, lighting up the vicinity. This should prove helpful in finding my way out of here. Acquired a fire head. Nothing else inside. A confined man. Okie doke. Very blue in here. Alright, what do we got? I see something shining inside. Acquire a small key. Sweet. I'll probably go to this. Should I melt the ice on the... Wait, hold on, I thought that would just be the same. Looking closely, it's apparent that the door has been frozen shut. A fire might be able to melt it loose. Yeah, might as well. The ice on the door is melted, allowing myself free passage. However, the question still remains as to why I was trapped here in the first place. There's an unlit lantern lying here. I wonder if there's some way to light it. Should I light the unlit lantern with a firehead? Sure. Acquire the lantern. Now I don't have to worry about having a constant light source on me anymore, especially when I'm not wearing this appropriate head. However, my mind drifts back to the thoughts of why I'm trapped here in the first place. What was I doing? Where is this place? Is it my home or is it someone else's home? I can't recall at all. Leaving that aside, I guess my next step is to find a way to leave this room. Something seems to be scribbled on these pieces of paper. Can't quite make sense of it. There's a light bulb inside this lantern. Should I take it with me? A light bulb? I don't know why I pronounced it like that, but yes, I will take it. Acquire the light bulb head. And change your current head you're wearing by accessing the equipment menu. Alright. Firehead. Found in a dining room. A head composed... Oh no, this is the light bulb. A head composed of a light bulb. This provides light to current surroundings. It can be used to supply electricity to specific objects. A lantern obtained from the dining room. It lights up the current surroundings regardless of the one... of the head one is wearing. Alright. Neat. It's a fireplace. It's not being used at the moment, but it looks like a fire could be started if one wanted. Ah. Well then. Equip the firehead. What? Oh no. Keep that. Alright. Yes. Start a fire in the fireplace. I could hear a sound coming from somewhere. Alright. Cool. Let's see. Slender sword is on this. Oh, it appears to be a prop. It's a clock. The second hand makes pleasant ticking sound as it moves clockwise. Something seems to be scribbled on the pieces, but I can't make sense of it. Oh, creepy, the music stops. Can I burn the barrels to get to that statue? No. I want to make sure that there's not anything in here that I'm missing. No. It's a poster or something of the like. The color is too faded to make sense of what it once was. Damn. Okay, well, the blood trail leads to here. So maybe I should go this way. It won't open and appears to be locked. Okay, then. Beyond this door looks like a study. There's a lot of books there, so exposing them to heat engulfed in flames is probably not going to be the best of ideas. I should try re-entering with either a better head or without this one. That is a good call. Items. No. Equip. Yes, okay. So this should be the light bulb head. There we go. This book is considerably thick and heavy. Should I take it with me? Might as well. Dictionary head. Ah. For my all... This would have come in handy in Ebe. Let's see. Found in the study. A head composed of a thick book. The head can decipher letters, thus granting the wearer the ability to read and understand words. Alright. It's a photo album. It contains numerous photos of a baby girl with her parents. The parents, a young man and woman, are smiling in these photos. Same deal there. The books here are all filled with technical jargon and terminology. To summarize the topic of these books, they all seem to be related to biology and living organisms. Alright. There's a dictionary here. When I flip through the pages, there's one specific word that was underlined. Object. Noun. Pronunciation object. A thing, person, or matter to which thought or action is directed. Verb. Object. To express or feel disapproval, dislike, or distaste to be adverse. To state, claim, or cite in opposition. It's a dictionary here, same thing. It's a few relatively new journal entries written by a researcher. Should I read them? How do you know that they're recent if you don't know how you're here? Oh well, alright. 1122. I have stumbled upon a most unsettling hypothesis. What if these headless beings were once normal encephalus? I don't know. Having a head, human beings. What if some kind of power caused humans to turn into headless beings? No doubt the more I ponder it, the more it makes my skin crawl. I have no proof whatsoever of this hypothesis, so I have no reason to publish it. What's worse is that this Birdman killer has still not been caught yet. To think a murderer, not to mention an actual monster, is lurking around in my very city. It's terrifying. 1226. I saw him. I saw that Birdman. On my way home, I happened to witness that bird mask killer carrying a dead body. The Birdman was going to behead them from that clever cleaver of his, wasn't he? Fear took control of me, and I ran the moment he started to chop off the victim's head. I never want to run into that bird mask killer again. I think it'd be best if I stay indoors with my family for a couple of days. Interesting. The books here are all filled with technical jargon. Same deal. There's a 10,000 yen note hidden between the pages of one of the books. Maybe this is the owner's secret savings. I'll put it back where I found it. There's a journal here with a small lock on it. I use the small key to open the lock. It looks to be some kind of experimentation log written by a researcher. Should I read it? Might as well. 6-4. I've done it. I was able to obtain a young male headless being. I'll omit the details here. Let's just say I had to pull a few strings with my contacts to make it happen. This journal shall be a logging of my observations. The boy headless being, hereafter referred to as A for brevity, as follows. Height 3 foot 10 inches without the head, and weight 44 pounds. Taking into account the lack of head, it's... Oh, okay, well... I built a room in my mansion to use as a secret compartment, so I can safely raise A there. I will keep the temperature at 77 degrees and the humidity at 50% as I observe him. 6.5. Room temperature is 77.72 degrees, humidity 48%, weather sunny. Today, A seems calm. Despite having no head, he seems to have no problem with processing both visual and auditory information. I gave A meal consisting of cooked meat, fish, canned soybeans, and boiled vegetables with a glass of water. But A didn't exhibit any signs of interest in eating or drinking. Will A be alright without nutritional sustenance? I also tried everything to keep A's existence a secret from my family. I brought A into the mansion late at night. I kept voices and noises to a minimum to ensure they don't find out. The experimentation log about the young headless boy called A continues for 3 more months. The final entry reads 9-9. Room temperature is 76.64 degrees, humidity 53%, weather cloudy. A started to act violently. Nothing has changed up to this point. The environment is the exact same, so the reason for the change is unknown. In accordance to the agreement made at the time with my contact, who gave me A in the first place, the young headless being will be culled. After that, I will perform an autopsy on why A turns violent. I will be requesting assistance from my peers. Due to A's striking resemblance to a little human boy, I find myself hesitant to dispose of his corpse. However, the safety of my family comes first. A is not human. A is a wild creature. I am positive I am not making a mistake here. The experimentation log for the headless being named A ends there. There are also future entries containing cryptic mentions of further discoveries regarding the headless beings. I can't help but shake the feeling that this researcher has raised and killed several other headless beings in the course of his studies. Strange. It also occurs to me that he didn't mention requesting any outside assistance in the culling of his specimen. Well, it's an unfinished letter. The professional style of writing leads me to believe it's a business letter. Let's see. Stack of papers. Did they plan to throw these away? Well, this is creepy as hell, because I'm wondering if I'm in some sort of test chamber right now, and they're watching me. This isn't a book, rather it's a book-shaped storage box. There's a key inside. Acquired a key. Alright then, nice. The bookshelf moves when I touch it. Ooh, okay, I'll check that out later. There's a bunch of books on this shelf. They all seem to be science fiction novels. There's a few journal entries here written by a researcher. Should I read them? I should. 3-2. The newspaper reported about a murder yesterday. From what I have read, the victim's head has been cut off. Naturally, given my prior research, I suspected that it would be the work of a headless being. The headless beings are creatures who will kill human beings and take their heads as their own. Then that headless being, now wearing their victim's head, will live out their life under the guise of that person unbeknownst to those around them. It may sound like I'm making all this up only to get a few scares out of people, but I am telling the truth. Whilst creatures do exist, which brings me back to the newspaper. To simply headline it as Murder in Kisaragi City, a birdman killer, and place it as a story on the back of the newspaper, all they did is make it sound like it was any other crime in the city. There's a few journal entries here written by a researcher. Should I read? Oh wait, leave it alone. We haven't finished these. 427. I have found papers written by other researchers on the headless beings and have come to understand them a little more. The headless beings are no different biologically from human beings, aside from the lack of head above their neck. The headless beings instinctively attack human beings on sight to take their heads as their own. However, contradictorily, I think it's just contradictory. Well, I guess maybe not. I don't really know. However, contradictorily, there have been times where they do not feel the need to attack humans. Further verification is necessary. 3. Whether the headless beings process human intelligence and self-awareness is unclear. There is no consensus on this matter. Sounds like this guy needs to write an SCP. 519. Yesterday, another beheading murder happened. Could this really be the work of a sole headless being? Could a single headless being have a reason to kill more than one human being? Or could it truly be as simple as if any killing could be called simple, an open and shut murder case. There's still much we don't know about these headless beings. Obviously, having the opportunity to examine one of them up close and personal would be the best method. No, what am I thinking? That's just asking to be killed. Post-mortem dissection would logically be the most ideal way to learn more about them. Aside from my studies, I got the chance to spend the rest of my day today playing with my daughter at the park. It's been far too long since we last spent quality time together. I've been busying myself with my work as of late. It was the least I could do to her, the least I could do as her father. Is that the last one? Yeah. Okay. 2-4. At last, I finally discovered that these acephalous life forms, which I call these headless beings, to be a reality. There are no— oh, dang it. I've been reading these backwards, I think. It's a newspaper clipping about a recent serial murder case. Seems the victim has their head cut off. According to the clipping, these killings occurs in Kisaragi City. The huge headline warns the citizens about a Birdman. Is this Birdman what they're calling the killer? I seriously hope I'm not at Kisaragi City now. The books here are all filled with technical jargon and terminology. Same thing. Okay, I was reading them backwards. So these two come before these three, and these three come before the test logs down there. Okay. They are no mere urban legend. With this, I will no longer be mocked by my colleagues that my bunk theories are just make-believe stories. My wife's worries should now be erased. 214. When I look deeper into this, there seems to be remarkably few individuals who are studying these headless beings like I am. Surely there must be plenty of these headless beings roaming the world as we know it. Unfortunately, there is such little research and existence on them. Not to mention, the internet is filled with fake garbage websites sensationalizing people's fear of the unknown. Making headway into my field will be fraught with difficulties. Alright. Hello. Something written on the pieces of paper. Should I read them? Yeah. The writings on these pieces of paper appear to be written quite haphazardly, as if they were in a rush. They read, "Who's there? Those fools told me those beings don't have our intellect, yet they do. Their intelligence matches ours. Because if they didn't, then this never would have happened." Did I write this when I was alive? Or did the killer write this? Or did the tester write it? Door's locked. Okay, well, yeah. Alright, so this is one of those games where, it would appear that if I have an item that can be used, it'll use it when it feels like it. Are you kidding? Oh, okay, I gotta press enter. I was worried that I soft-locked myself, because I remember that, there was a note on the website that, said that they had recently, looked that there was a patch that was released that stops the game from easily being soft-locked somewhere. So I was worried that for some reason I had the old version. It won't open. It appears to be locked. Yes, unlock it with the key. Someone dropped a cleaver here. There's blood stuck to it. Could this be a murder weapon? Might explain the trail of bloody footprints that continue down the hallway. Is this actually the scene of my own murder? That means that the killer must have discarded my body on the storage room after finishing the deed. Which brings to mind the question of why I was murdered. How am I once again able to move when I'm clearly dead? It's like I've become some sort of monster. Where could my head have ended up? Did the killer take it with them? Was the killer still even in the house? Or did the killer already make their escape? For now, my #1 priority will be getting out of this place, but it might behoove me to find where my head is at the same time. The more I think about it, how did I originally look like? I can't recall anything about my face, or any remarkable features at all. I'll take this cleaver with me for self-defense in the meantime. Who knows what's out there? Acquire the cleaver. You can obtain an ending now by leaving through the front door. However, you are free to search the other rooms for more clues. Depending on what you find, the ending might change. Alright. Let's make a save file here and walk through the door. But also, I'm starting to wonder if maybe now I'm playing as the scientist, and that headless thing, or one of the headless beings that I was studying on, excuse me, killed me and took my head. But, no, let's just leave. This is not a, oh, I guess it's not an exit. Alright. It's a compass. Should I take it with me? Might as well. Acquire the compass head. Okay. Let's see. Compass head. Found in the woman's room. A head composed of a compass. The indicator on the head will let the wearer know if they're getting close to something. Probably. That seems a bit vague. The lantern light is reflecting on some sort of ornamental item in the drawer. Is this a key? Acquire the decorated key. I do not understand the words that are written in these books. I need a head that's more suited for reading and understanding words. Done and done, my man. Alright, let's see. Dictionary head. Ba-da-bop. Bop. Magazines on beauty and fashion. What? You could have looked at the pictures and inferred that. It's a calendar. The owner of this room seems very diligent. Of all the days leading up to January 10th have been crossed out with an X. Also, January 15th has been marked with a star. The words "our anniversary" is written beneath it. Alright. It's a compass. Should I take it with me? I wonder if that was supposed to disappear. Do I have like 7 of them now? No, I don't. Okay, odd. Okay, let's go to the left. Outside, I can see the moonlight reflecting against the snow-white covered ground, making the dark night seem quite bright. There's some women's clothing inside the closet. It's a dresser. There's some men's clothing inside. It's a photo. A young woman and a man with a physique similar to mine are standing and smiling. Between them is a little girl wearing a carefree smile. This must be the family who lives here. Could this be the young man? Could this young man in the photo be me? It's no good. I can't remember a single thing. It's a vanity table. Alright then. Huh. The red rose in his face is slightly wilted. Actually, one thing that I want to go back to do... Were these here before? Nope. I guess not. Alright, then something that I want to do... I mean, yes, they were. Is, nope. That lock was not... I mean, that key was not for that lock. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's go down here first. Oh my god, there is so many rooms to explore. Okay. Oh, shit. Is that smoke? There's smoke coming out of this box. Did someone light a fire in here? I should put it out before it spreads. I'll need to bring water over here somehow. Yeah, okay. I think that should be a top priority. Oh, well, that's just... It's a corpse of a little girl. She can be no older than 10. Was she my daughter? To cut short the life of someone who had so much future ahead of them is just excessively cruel. The killer must be a heartless monster. Even when looking upon the little girl's dead body, no sentimental memories stir within me. Is it just because the memories were never there, or can I just not recall them? I thought I felt something strange. Is this just my imagination? Ugh. Damn it, that's absurd? What? How can he still be moving? I thought I was finished with him. I even completely took his head away. There's no way I can ask the police for help. What would I even say to them? Oh, whoops. Oh, god damn it. Do I have to run away? No, I have nowhere to run to. Okay, well, there's a memory. The fatal wound isn't clearly evident. Could be on her stomach. I feel sorry for her. Yeah, I've got to say, that music really didn't go very well with the situation. A doll has been dropped here. Oops, a couple of building blocks. It would really hurt to step on one of these. It's a toy claw grabber. Should I take it with me? Might as well. Acquire the claw grabber head. Look at them go. It's all the children's toys. A vanity table. Pretend makeup sets on it. There's some girls' clothing inside the closet. Okay. It's a crayon drawing. Blood has been splattered on top of it, but you can still make out some of the drawing. The drawing is of a young girl wearing a dress. I can't seem to read the words that are written on this. Maybe there's a head I can wear that understands the words better? Yeah, same thing. Seems like keeping that dictionary head on would be in my best interest, unless something tells me I should do otherwise. The shelves are filled with fairy tale books. It's quite the colorful spectacle. It's a book about a fairy tale. Not interested in reading it. Alright then. Down we go. How far does this reach? Pretty far. Okay, let's go to the left then. Won't open. Appears to be locked. Do anyone want to use the decorated key? Yeah. Unlock the door. Gold coins have been scattered all over the floor. They're obstructive and I want to collect them, but I don't have enough hands to hold them all. Huh. Well, it's got some unfound sense of greed, I guess. Let's see. Claw grabber head. I don't have enough hands to hold them all. Okay. This is not the way to go then. Lots of default sounds used in this game. Alright then, I guess I'm not going in there. Gosh, this place is a mansion. There's a diary here written by a servant of the mansion. Should I read it? Sure. January 10th. The master of the house is conducting strange experiments again. And I have recently noticed that he has been acting differently as we get closer to the end of the year, like something has frightened him. Up until now, the master has been more than willing to receive his own guests. However, he has now requested I or the madam do the honors. He also refuses to go outside. Is it because it's gotten cold lately? I can at least understand a little. I don't like the cold either. I tried to check up on the master's well-being in his personal secret chamber underneath the study, but it's been difficult to access. Apparently, there's a passcode, and I don't have the faintest idea of what it could be. Maybe it's a family member's birthday or something along those lines. I'll have to try it out next time. Seems to be, this seems to be the latest diary entry because there's nothing else written past this point. Alright then. It's a cold cup of coffee. That looks like a flashlight. The light here really should be something that I walk over, not something that shines over me. Unless I don't know, the dude who I'm playing is pretty short. It's a calendar. The dates May 19th, June 9th, and November 20th are all marked with a circle. Under each, respectively states young Miss Birthday, Master's Birthday, and Madam's Birthday. Alright, looks like we found her answer, maybe. Let's see. So, May, so 5/19, 6/9, 11/20. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so 5/19. Then we've got 6/9, and then we've got 11/20. Okay then. Oops. There we go. Okay, what just happened? The frame rate for my entire computer has dropped significantly ever since I opened that text document. Oh, I think I see what's up. Alright. No, that wasn't it. I don't know what the problem is. Alright, well, I'll keep going, I guess. It's not dropping in the game. My mouse is moving slow. The screen recorder's moving slow. I mean, not the recording of the screen recording. Not as far as it shows. It's just the interface. Okay, well, until something else particularly bad happens, I think I'll just keep going. There are plenty of books about motorcycles and manga magazines. A bit of a mixed bag for an adult. There's some men's clothing inside. Okay. Not much is inside. Many travel magazines on the bookshelf. Not much. Okay. Anything on the boxes? Apparently not. It's a bed. Touching it doesn't seem to bring back any sort of memories. Alright then. Okay. I guess I'll go up here, and then I'm back here. And that's not the right way. Down here. Down here. And in there. And in there. Yeah, what about that passcode dealio? Whatever. Maybe it'll prompt me later. Prompt. Okay then. So that was it for that side, so what's in here? Bathroom. It's a toilet. I don't feel like I need to go. It's a cabinet? Okay. Cabinet. Bucket. Should take it with me. Might as well. Bucket head. The sink. Signs that indicate somebody tried to wash out blood here. A washing machine. There's women and girls' laundry inside. My reflection is in the mirror. I find my appearance very unsettling. I must find my original head as soon as possible. The bathtub is filled with water. Should I use the bucket head to scoop up the water from the bathtub? Might as well. Fucking bucket head looking ass. Hey, the frame rate's back to normal. Really hope it didn't drop for you guys too. Alright. There's smoke coming out of the box. Did someone light a fire here? I should put it out before it spreads. Right. Yes. Fire has been safely extinguished. And the thing responsible for the fire is a cigarette? How careless can a person be? This fire's been safely put out. Wow. So you lit a cigarette and then just threw it in a wooden box in a room filled with other wooden boxes and also cardboard boxes. I agree with that, actually. How careless can you get? Holy shit. Alright, let's get these coins. Got a fucking bucket full of coins. Beautiful trinkets lined up here. A small jewelry box filled with tiny trinkets. A large gemstone, but it has a large crack in it. That's a jewelry box. Before I can open it, I need to enter a passcode. Ah, okay. Okay, it's 4 digits, so let's try 1120. It won't open. Must have the wrong passcode. 1120. No. Although I noticed there's an OK button as well, so maybe 519. Okay, maybe 0519. No. Okay, how about 0609? Okay, how about just 69? No. Actually, you know what? It's probably the other way around because this game was made in Japan, not in or I mean, it's a Japanese game, not an American game, so it would probably be 2011. No. Then 0906. Nope. Then 1905. No. Then maybe 1905. And then maybe 96. No, okay, it was none of that. There's extremely expensive brands of clothing inside the wardrobe. Same for all of that. An empty jewelry box. Should I put the gold coins and collected in the bucket in the jewelry box? Might as well. I put all the gold coins I've collected into the jewelry box. Okay, thanks for telling me that, I guess. It's a vanity table. And a piano. In the middle of the night, so I should be playing it. Alright then. Is this mysteriously unlocked now? No. Yeah. Okay then. That was a little weird. But I'll keep in mind that that is locked. Alright. This is a big room. I can see something shining on top of the cabinet. Should I take it? Cabinet's too high, I can't reach it. I have the claw head. So, bop, 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 bop. Okay. Yes. Acquire the unknown key. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna save it in the second slot now. Let's see. All the books here are filled with blank pages. Is it just for show? I have, believe it or not, seen bookshelves similar to, but not the same as that, where it was a bookshelf where all of the books, like you could, well, not all of them actually, it was only some of them, but you couldn't take the books out. They were like made of like rubber, and they were built onto the bookshelf, like fused to it. It's just the same dumb crap as, like, you know, fake pockets in pants. God, I hate that. It's just kind of dumb, in my opinion. Oh, so this is more than half an hour. Sorry for my incorrect estimation. Let's see, though. Wait, that needs a basket, not a oh, June 10th, that was the thing. Right? I mean, January 10th. So, let's try 0110. No. Maybe 1001. Maybe just 110. Maybe 10. Damn. Or yeah, 110. Yeah. No. 101. Nope, none of that. Okay. Anyway. What did I just pick up? Unknown key. Okay, going on a hunt for something. January. Where was there a calendar before that I had seen? Yeah, unlock the door. Oh, is that a pool? The area below is filled with water, blocking my access to the door at the other end. Maybe if I were to somehow scoop the water, say with the buckets or something. Let's see. Bucket head. Bop. The area below is filled with water, blocking my access to the... Jeez, that must have taken forever. Now the door can be opened. The wallpaper here looks like it can peel off. Should I... Boy, howdy. I'm surprised that I actually noticed that. It's just a barely different part of the wall. Nope, not the compass head. Claw grabber head. Here we go. Yes. Oh, okay, leave it alone for now. Gonna save. Okay, let's see. Photograph of a family. It's the same photograph that was in the master bedroom. You can see a keypad underneath. Ah, okay. Well, now let's try these. So, let's try 5. It's clear. Let's see. 0, 5, 1, 9. No. Okay. How about 06, 09? No. How about 1120? No. How about 2011? No. How about 69? No. How about 96? Nope, not 963. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay. 96. Okay. No. Okay. How about 0906? Okay, then we have one more to go, which is 1905. Okay, how about... Actually, we do have one more, which is just 195. No. Damn. Oh, wait, January 10th. Let's try that. 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. No? How about 1 0 0 1? How about just 1 1 0? Damn it. 1 1 0. Oh my god, I cannot do this. 1 1 0. Okay. Okay, then we've got one more, which is 1 0 1. Okay, no. Jesus. That sucked. That's fucking dark. Can't see to the bottom. If I were to fall down this hole, it'd be all over for me. No choice but to go back. Items. Oh, that's right. Equip the, I don't know. Light bulb? No, it's just a random-ass giant pit. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep an eye out for more probably 4-digit passcodes. Yes? Can you? Oh, wait, I gotta always forget that I have to press enter. And then there was a calendar somewhere that is this it? Yes, January 10th. Yeah, so it was that. And January 15th. Alright, give me a sec. Let's see. I'm gonna write that down. Let's see. That's 0. I guess just 115. Alright, so I have 2 more passcodes to try on both of those keypads. I'd rather it be this one because it's more suspicious and spooky. So let's try 0 1 1 5. No. How about 1? Okay. 1 1 5. Nope, that was just 1 1 5. No. Okay, how about 15 0 1? Okay, how about 15 1? Nothing. Okay, well then that sucks. Actually, I suppose it would make more sense for me to do it in the jewelry box. Or, I mean, not, you know, to find for that passcode to be related to the jewelry box, considering it's a anniversary. Let's see. There you are. Let's see. Okay. 0 1 1 5. Yeah, alright. So it is in the Imperial system of dating, and it is always 4 digits, I assume. There's a bunch of letters inside. Should I look through the letters? Yes. Looking through the letters, the older one seems to be written by a person named Sekikiri. However, the recently dated letters seem to be written by a person named Hara. The writer of the newest letters had expressed their feelings towards the adversee, some even going overt and proclaim their love for them. Okay, well, that took forever and was a royal waste of my time. Anyway, what was down here? That's right. And I don't think I ever saw what was over here. Oh, no, another dead person. It's a corpse of a woman. She looks to be in her 30s. Could this woman have been someone important to me? I can't recall. To kill not only me, but also this family. I wonder what kind of monster that is this killer. I had no memory that time. It's a cutting board with some vegetables on it. They're starting to dry up. It's the corpse of my wife. Well, you seem very certain of that compared to last time I checked. Surely she was someone I loved very much, but I can't remember anything. For me to be led here to her remains here to her remains. Not to here to her remains. Means that I loved her a lot. Even upon seeing the love of my life in a situation like this, I still have not shed one tear for her. It must be due to my memory loss. Probably. It's a microwave. Some charred potatoes inside. So I think that we've probably pretty much confirmed from that we are the scientist. And that the formerly headless dude is probably using my head and running around somewhere. So supply it with some power. Got you. Alright. Let's see. Light bulb head. Comes in handy for the first time all game. Whoops. I was able to power on the television. The current channel is broadcasting the news. Next up on the news. There's been another victim in the serial killing case happening on Kisaragi City. The day before yesterday on a serial killing. Are we the victims of that serial killer? The killer has not been caught yet and is still at large. Anxiety is spreading among the citizens as this growing threat continues. There is a sighting of a man wearing a bird-like head mask around the scene of the last killing. The police are advancing their investigation, with him being a primary person of interest. Alright then. It's a vacuum cleaner. I don't need to clean anything, so I have no reason to use it. Alright then. This game is kind of starting to freak me out, to be honest, because it's been too long without something suspicious without something suspicious happening. Oh, another dude already. It's a landscape painting. I don't understand its value. A corpse of a man. Maybe it was the servant of the family? Well, you just don't give a shit about him, I would assume. Do I want to leave the mansion? Stay for now. I'm gonna save. And then I'm gonna leave. Exit. I guess I should leave this place for now. I wonder if, going to the police would be my best course of action. Yet, I get this feeling like if I were to walk out of here in this state, I would cause a shock to the public. Maybe I should have worn a more pleasant-looking head? I got it. I'll just borrow this guy's head. Then I'll leave the remainder of his body buried somewhere. The police will be none the wiser. Yeah, okay. All what matters is that they get informed of this some way or another. What is that saying again? Every man knows his own business best. Eventually, the police will figure out who killed who soon enough, and the killer will be brought to justice. So there's no real reason for me to get myself any more involved in this mess. Oh my gosh, that was fast. Nuts to the people who made the game, I guess. Gosh, those credits went by in like a frame every... Wow, that was really it, huh? Okay. That ending was terrible. Let's keep going. So, I think what they mean by about half an hour is that if you basically do absolutely no exploring and try to get the ending, you know, the earliest ending that you can possibly get, then yeah, it would probably be about a half an hour. But to be quite honest, I don't really know what else I can do. I know the only thing I haven't really done yet is open that one passcode, which reminds me about something actually. There was a, I'm looking through the files of the game right now. Let's see. There it is. Because there's a, yeah, there's a RAR file in here that needs a passcode. It says, enter password. So let's try some of those dates. So let's do 0519. Let's see. Nope, corrupt file or wrong password, so probably the latter. Okay, let's see. What was that? 0519. I can't see the... Get out of here. Oh my god. The windows are all in the way. Okay. Let's see. So then there was 0609. Nope. Okay. 1120. I really hope it doesn't want me to enter like the word or something. Like, yeah, let's actually just try that. Let's try January 10th. No, gosh, there are so many things it could be. I don't think it's worth it to try it right now. Maybe once I get a little farther into the game, I'll check. Also, yeah, I might have to pause for a second, go get my computer charger because gosh, yeah. What else could I do? Because I don't have my computer plugged in because I did expect this to just be half an hour. One of the family members' birthday or something along those lines. Well-being in his personal secret chamber underneath the study. Right. But it's difficult to access. There's a passcode, don't have the faintest idea what it could be, and there's nothing I miss. Unless there's something on the bookshelf or something over there. No. May 19th, which is 5/19. June 9th, May, June, yeah, that's 6/9. And November 20th, which is 11/20, yeah, so I'm getting the dates right. Young Miss' birthday, Master's birthday, Madam's birthday. So, June 9th. Right? I don't know. Honestly, I just want to go back to the study and, like, try it out. I don't know. I am, to be quite honest, tempted to just end it here, but I know that there's definitely more to this. Like, because as it stands, this game has not been great, but I have also said many times that, yeah, and then January 10th. January 15th is the anniversary. Let's try having that compass on because I haven't really tried that at all. But I have said time and time again that an ending can make or break a game. And often does, regardless of how the game was prior to the ending. So, oh yeah, these boxes, maybe I could like walk along these and the compass will like flash or something. Because the model to it doesn't actually change at all, depending on where I am. I mean, the only time it changes is when I face somewhere different, but you know, that's to be expected. Like, is there something relevant to this jewelry box? Not that I could really tell. Compass isn't really helping too much. Maybe if I go down into that pit, the compass will like point like, oh yeah, go over there, and then the dude who I'm playing will be like, I don't know, it could be worth it. Let's try that. Ah, the indicator on the compass head starts pointing down the hole. Looking closely, I can see that there's a ladder at my feet. Should I descend? Yes. It's a skeleton. He has no head, and there's a little meat left on him. The skeleton isn't big. This must be the bones of a small child. Probably that test subject. Because... but see, like... Okay, so there's one more thing. Which is this keypad. I have tried all of the combinations that I can think of. I mean, like, all the combinations that are relevant in this game so far, and all the combinations that I can think of, but I haven't, like, I really want to know what's behind here in case it's something like, whoa, look at that, that's like, you know, game-changing, like an event of some sort. But because as far as this is, you know, as far as this game really goes so far, to be quite honest, it's just a bunch of random tropes thrown together to make a situation strange enough that, you know, that it's somewhat interesting, but then also has no meaning. Oh, it forces him to leave the study. Damn. But it does let me equip it in there, so actually, it could just be that there's events all over the floor that says if I have the firehead equipped, then teleport me here. So... something else I thought is maybe with a dictionary head I could read some of these papers on the ground, but I don't really seem to be able to. So ominous in here. Like, it seems so much to me like there should be useless junk in the drawers. Part of the owner's collection. Let me go in here and the music starts, you know? A slender sword is on display. It appears to be a prop. The fireplace has been ignited. It's quite warm. Can't quite make sense of it. Yeah, see, he just doesn't even know what the hell it's about. I don't want to just end it now because, like I said, you know, this could be a big deal. But, like... you know, what if it's not? What if it's like that other... you know, like with the box that I unlocked, and it's just like love letters or like a couple more diary entries or something, you know, nothing super substantial. And then, of course, there's also the locked RAR file in the game files. And I'm assuming that probably what's behind that door is the passcode to the RAR file. I don't know. I think I might end it here because I honestly can't think of anything else. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will end the video here, and might as well bring the ending back out with a different head on, see if there's a different ending. Not really. No. Yeah, there just teleports away the credits again. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll probably end it here, and look out for a video tomorrow, a short video, and if there is one, then it'll be like a really quick, short follow-up video that sort of describes what happened in alternative endings, if I figured it out, or what's behind the door, or the locked RAR file. And if there is no video tomorrow, then I just couldn't figure it out. So, yeah. But, as I usually like to do little end analysis for these games when I've finished with them, I think, you know, as it is right now, without any of the secret stuff unlocked, it was an interesting plot, but there's no meaning to it. Like, I mean, you have to have a lot of meaning, or not necessarily a lot, but some meaning with your story, and the only reason that we have to play through the game, really, is because we are in distress, and we don't know why, and so we want to figure out why, and also get out of the stress. But when you figure out why, and it's just this weird, confusing, convoluted, like, unexplained deal about a bunch of, you know, some killer who, when he kills people, they come back without, you know, he decapitates them and they come back and then kill somebody else to take their head, and then they kill somebody to take their head, and so on and so forth. It seems like an apocalyptic situation, which is interesting. And I think that if this game was a lot longer, like a really, you know, like a full, you know, 4 or 5 hour game, that, yeah, okay, maybe not 5 hours, but, you know, at least like a 4 hour game, that this could really be something, that this could, like, you know, it's an interesting concept. It's really weird, but, you know, with enough time and effort and meaning put into it, I think it could have some potential. But as it is, there's not a lot to it. The music was great. The music was fantastic. I loved it, and especially this music here. Unfortunately, there's only 3 tracks in the game. There's this menu screen track. There's the track that plays through the rest of the game, and there's that ambient in the background, which you might not even call a track, but more of just background sound. And because I know how this game engine works, I know that the person who did this for moving into the room that you don't start in, and all those rooms, the ambient in the beginning room is just a background sound, while the actual music is background music, and they're just playing at the same time, overlapping each other. So, while they're really good, there's too little of it, I feel like. Although, it's a pretty short game, I suppose. I liked the puzzles, though. They weren't too difficult, and they weren't too easy. You know, besides the ones that I couldn't figure out, but I suppose that since those are supposed to be kind of secret, that they're designed to be very hard. I think that the interface could have done with some better editing. Like, throughout the entire game, it uses very standard, you know, RPG Maker sound effects, you know, a standard MS Gothic fonts, and then that sort of dark blue fade to light blue down in all the text boxes. So I feel like if you changed some sound effects in the interface a little bit, made it yours, and not just sort of a game that you whipped up in, you know, a couple days or something, that it would be a lot better. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I suppose. So that was the objects. I might have a follow-up video for it tomorrow, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe to join the Chorus Rebellion. If you have any suggestions for games for me to play, or ways to make my commentating more enjoyable, don't hesitate to leave a comment. That's about it. See ya.